What's up, everyone? This is Ash, and this is Spin Hero. So this is one of my favorite auto battlers of all time. This is a slot machine auto battler. Plays out pretty cool. Let's go and get into it. So we have Ulrich here as her first character. Ulrich is a blessed knight. So we have Divine Grace. Heal 10% of your HP after each battle. So if we get hit, we can potentially heal all that damage. But if we're already at full health, we gain 3 max HP instead. Very beneficial. Then we also get the perk of plated armor. All armor symbols have +2 armor bonus. So if we get a shield instead of 7 armor, it's going to give us 9 armor, right? So we get a +2 bonus to each one of those. So Gambler's Curse down here is different difficulty scales we could do. If we want to make the game more difficult or anything like that, we could do that with Gambler's Curse. But for this first run here, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. And we have different items too. This game's got a lot of different item cards that have different synergies, different perks. So some use mana to do damage. Some regenerate mana, restores mana. But they all take up an item slot, right? And we only have 20 item slots in this game. All right, so this is all RNG, right? So we might get a really good build. We might not. We never know. Over here, we have a golden chest. A golden chest is great if I could have a key right at the beginning. Am I going to get one? I don't know. This has a key. Actually, this is not a terrible build for archery. So we have a simple bow, right? So this is a bow that does 15 damage per each arrow. Quiver that holds 25 arrows, so I'll be able to do 25 shots with that. A throwing knife. I like throwing knives. They stack damage, right? So they're kind of like in He Is Coming, the hidden daggers, how the daggers can stack together to make more damage. It also inflicts a bleed, which is damage over time, which is great. Bronze helmet. Gives 5 armor, +1 armor for each base below. So if this rolls high up, then that's good. Okay, and then we also have a key. So I kind of just want it for the key, to be honest with you. The rest of the stuff is not that important, but the key is. Especially when there's a chest right there. So let's go ahead and fight this enemy, this forest rock. So what I'm going to do is click this right here. This is to auto roll after my turn. So I'll just keep rolling and rolling. Let's go. And we can also speed the game up right here if we want to. This is how the gameplay kind of is. It's just slot machine based. So we have our damage here, our raw strength damage, our dexterity damage. This is our magic damage, and then of course down here our shield damage. And all this plays together to kind of determine how the match goes. So he's hitting me for 12 and I am blocking for 16, so we should be fine. Another bronze key. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take the key. It opens only golden chest. We have a rare symbol. This could be really good. Bag of coins destroys itself after it gives you 250 gold. That's a lot of gold for the beginning. Double axe deals 10 damage. Triggers all axes that are diagonal. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll this. Bloodseeker or Giant Slayer. These are good. Good. We also have Poison Arrow. If we wanted to do a bow run, this could be the one too. So Bloodseeker deals 20 damage every 2 spins. 3 damage permanently if the enemy dies. So if this kills the enemy, if this gets rolled and kills the enemy, then it gets permanent damage increase. All right, then we have Giant Slayer, which does 100 damage every 5 spins. I'm going to take the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker is a good weapon to have early on, really. What do we have? Shinobi. We have another bow. They really are trying to make this a bow run. But I'm going to take the Adept Wand. So that's kind of like a healing wand, right? So it's going to use some mana, but it's going to heal me in exchange. Let's fight this pumpkin head and see. You can kind of see where your flaws are. So I'm not getting enough mana. I am getting enough mana. Let's see what those flaws might be. Doing 28 damage to... Okay, so we have Shinobi Star. We can do Iron Axe. Iron Axe does 5 damage plus 2 damage for each adjacent axe. I'm going to do the Shinobi star. I mean, it's Shinobi. And it's a star. Later on, you can get a belt that you can store all your Shinobi weapons in, which is pretty nice. Okay, so that thing got another kill, so you saw how it just got a plus, right? Which is good. Deals 18 damage per arrow. Takes 1 arrow from each adjacent quiver. No. I'm going to take the throwing knife. Go get this chest right here. So you got a symbol. We have another Shinobi star. This is Shinobi, isn't it? We're all Shinobi in this one. Shinobi and bows, that is. Spin, and let's get ourselves a victory. Victory Royale. Come on, throw these Shinobis. 20 damages from them. Okay, so we have leather boots or a bandit sword. A bandit sword's pretty good. Deals 12 damage every 2 spins. 6 damage for each weapon on cooldown. I think that one might be a cooldown weapon. Leather boots could be good. I'm going to go ahead and take those just because it's armor. I'm not going to predict if this is on cooldown or not. It's every 2 spins, so it would have been a cooldown weapon. But, you know, you can't just base it on a theory. All right, here we go. We have 5 more inventory slots. After that, I need to start selling, removing symbols to make room for more. Wooden shield, absolutely. Okay, so here we are at the shop. We have bow, junk collector, which if something's broken, this will collect it and add damage. Plus 8 damage for each destroyed. Another Shinobi star. I guess we could just be a Shinobi run. So this is a symbol removal. So that's what I was referring to. You could remove weak symbols and start putting less weak symbols. We also have symbol reroll, and we can restore some mana. I like to get a lot of symbol reroll, and you can also reroll the shop. So what I'm gonna do first is reroll the shop 1 single time. That gives me a reinforced axe rare, which does 8 damage and 4 damage for every adjacent axe. Ring. I don't really want to do an axe run, but it kind of seems like the game wants me to. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and collect some symbol rerolls here. They're very expensive, but they're worth it. And then the rest is going to go to... well, I got everything I needed, right? So I can get white bread, but I just don't really need it because I already have healing items, right? So we have Forest Guardian. 550 health. Great. Let's go in. We have 3 attack slots left. Should be able to get this tentacle beast, hopefully. Some of these bosses get pretty intense. Alright, come on. Get rid of this Forest Guardian. Okay. And we're going to have a victory, it looks like, which is great. Great news. Goodbye, sir. Man, a golden key is so valuable. I couldn't tell you how valuable this is. I can, first of all, get rid of my 1 empty key slot. Plate armor is good too, though. But golden key is just amazing. Look at that, 2 golden chests. I can immediately use that with. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this bronze key. Free up a slot here. And I'm going to start upgrading my stuff slowly. The way golden key works is it opens the golden chest, right? So the golden chest is going to have some kind of more rare item that you can get. Sometimes very legendary items. So it's a good thing to have if you can get it. Alright, so we have small buckler, mana ring. I'm not taking any of these. I know it seems like you should take the small buckler, but no, I'm saving my inventory slots for those chests and for the boss. 3 seems about right. We should be fine getting to the end. Fighting the giant claw. Giant crabby claw. Doesn't he look like Larry from SpongeBob? I think it looks like Larry. Venomous dagger. None of these, please. Gonna take on this elite. I know it's elite because it's got this purple skull. A standard enemy just has a regular looking skull. So the thing about the magic jellyfish that makes it interesting is it's got this lightning, right? So sometimes it weakens my stuff, and sometimes it makes my stuff stronger. It's a strange little perk. Shock here. So it gives me 3 shock every turn. Randomly reduces or increases the damage of all my stuff. So right now it's decreased, but we still win. Plate armor though. I'm taking plate armor. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this chest here. It's beautifully chased. Heart cookie, bomb sword, reinforced. No, I don't want any of those. There's a shinobi. A shinobi shuriken. I'm taking that. That sounds funny. How many shinobi things I have is hilarious, actually. This is my shinobi run. I've never had a successful one, but this is like it's lining it up. So all I need is a shinobi belt. If I can have that, I have 4 free slots. Just immediately will free up slots for me and make my life a lot easier. Alright, I'm gonna speed this up to 3. Let's get through this a little bit quicker with some of these enemies. We can do it. They're no threat. He's got a little bit of health regeneration, but you know, it's alright for him. Epic rainbow quiver. Holds infinite rainbow arrows, each applying a random debuff on enemies. That would be really good if I did archery, but I did not do archery. Those 16 damage, heals 4 HP, and consumes 4 mana. My mana consumption is kind of bad. I don't want any of these. What am I doing? 3 power. This battle instantly kill regular enemies. I'm gonna take the 3 power. I don't like instantly kill. I've never been a fan of that. Just because, I mean, it may be at higher levels because you can use it indefinitely, right? You can just use it for the auto resolve a low level battle. There's a great sword. Great sword's pretty good. I'll take it actually. And what do we get for our rare? Shinobi's belt. 100,000% with Shinobi's belt. And I'm gonna take a great sword too right here. Going to re-roll the shop 1 single time. Regeneration ring. So regeneration ring gives me, it regenerates my health every single turn. It's a very valuable ring. I think so anyway. So let's go and get some re-rolls. Take this and let's leave the shop. We have the boss, which is Bruce here. A big old shark. But we should be able to take on Bruce. We also have, oh, hang on. Forgot to do my ring of power. There we go. So we got plus power, which makes me stronger. Makes everything hit stronger. You see that plus 3 perk to all my weapons. We have 19, so we have a free slot thanks to our beautiful Shinobi belt. Shinobi belt's doing a lot of damage too. 58. We should be able to take Bruce down and get to the next one. The bosses start getting pretty crazy, so hopefully we can endure throughout this. Bruce is gone. Multi-shots. We got an arcane bow. We got a giant slayer. Giant slayer is really fun too. It's got that whole cooldown perk. Shinobi. We got to go Shinobi. Just because that's kind of how the run is going, is it's all Shinobi all the time. It'd be funny just to have Shinobi weapons only. Just one belt, throwing all the stars and stuff. Be funny. Get in my face, Desert Scorpion. There's a great sword. Staff of Inferno. I'll take the great sword. Thanks. 3 great swords. And do a lot of damage every once in a while. Thanks to my cooldown weapons. There are some weapons that help with cooldown. The clock sword, for instance. If we come across that, we're definitely going to use it. It resets cooldown on swords. So that is really powerful. Come on, get rid of this genie. He's a genie jerk. Fire staff. I don't need any of these, thanks. But I will go check out the chest. Got an epic symbol. Golden axe, hawk. Nah, I don't want any of these. But we have clock sword. I was just talking about clock sword. Deals 25 damage, resets the cooldown of adjacent weapons. It's a really good sword to have. Champion shield is good too. But I think in this case, clock sword would be the superior option. All right, here we go. So it's going to reset these cooldowns for me. Take this dude down. I do need to increase my armor though, so I'm going to start working on that ASAP. As soon as I can get to a shop or something, I'm going to spend some money on some armor. Beefy steak. Do you have any armor here, actually? There's a small buckler, but that doesn't do nothing for me. Just going to skip that. What do you have, a rare? Yeah, right, uncommon. No, thanks. But this isn't an elite. There's a chance they can give me something pretty rare. Which would be really handy. 161 damage, nice. At least this character regenerates health every turn, so that's good. Need like another a Shinobi star. I'll take it. Dynamite could be good. It does immediate damage. No. I saw the plated boots, but no thanks. I will take this. I know it's expensive, but I'll take it. And I will take this. And I will sell or get rid of the bow and the arrows, probably. Yeah, let's get rid of that. That is useless to me. The rest is going to go to rerolls. And let's leave shop. Let's get to this boss. We have plenty of rerolls, so we can start rerolling after Anra. Anra Mats. Alright, let's get this guy. Alright, then now we have all 20 slots available, so we should be hitting pretty good. Clock sword's doing its thing. Resetting those cooldowns. I wish I had a lot of blood swords. That would be great. A great build right there. Just Blood Sword City. We gotta get through these. We can get Anra Mats. We have 2 more bosses after this. I'm not 100% with this build yet. I definitely need armor increased, and that's why. Because I'm gonna be dead without it. I'm dead. Not enough armor. All right, we're gonna do this again. This time we're gonna get armor. We're gonna get an armor build. Let's go. His armor is his perk, so we definitely should be getting it. We're not on any kind of difficulty increase, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. Wow, they really want to give me those wands up here. I see the key, and I'm taking the key. There's 2 chests in this level. If I can get a second key, that's a really good start. I could potentially get a good weapon to start with, or a good piece of armor, which would also be nice. I need to be absorbing like 50 hit points or something like that with armor minimum. Guess I should have took the shield when I had it presented to me. We'll see. 16. See, I'm defending 16 right now. He's hitting for 16. So we're right at the threshold. We really do need more armor already for this character. Speed it up and see how fast we can get that king to go. Shadow Crystal, Longsword. Reroll that. Let's get the Bard's Tunic. Apply burn to an enemy, removes a random debuff. I'll take burn. We'll burn our enemy, sure. Every 5 battles, we can burn our enemy. I'm gonna try to do like an all armor run if we can do that. Just tons of armor, and we'll do damage based on that. We'll figure out the damage. Sword. Let's take a short sword. Trying to get a key, so I'm gonna go attack these different enemies here. Boop, 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 boop. Let's get this thing. You're gonna become rat chop stewie. I don't. He's an elite rat too. He's a king. The dagger? I'll take the dagger. Give some poison? Sure. Alright, so I'm going to go up and get the elite. I'm going to fight another elite. The Berserker. Berserkers are crazy. I might actually need to use this item. Applies 25 burn. Depends. Like, later on, the Berserkers get a lot worse. We're on tier 5? Oh, no. We're on tier 5. Okay, so let's get us a wooden axe. Tier 5 is the hardest difficulty, by the way. And I haven't played this in so long. It's probably a terrible idea. Alright, let's go fight here. We don't need the second golden chest. There's no point because we don't have a key for it. I had no idea it was set to tier 5. But we're fine. We can survive. We can do it. We can do anything. Oh, now you want to give me a key, do you? When I don't have a way to get back down to that chest, now you're going to give me a key. This guy looks... This guy's like a hooded rat. It's a warlock. Funny. Funny guy. Burning stick. We got a wizard hat. Disease Tome's really good, by the way. I'm going to take Disease Tome. Yeah, play the boots. I'll take those. I'm going to re-roll the shop one time. Coin sack's not that bad because it gives you money, and we do like our money. But I think I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of re-rolls and stuff like that. Let's go fight the boss. Put some burn on him. There we go. Should be able to defeat him pretty easy with the burn. Knock you out, buddy. Knock you out. Where rat? More like, where is the rat? He's gonna be toast. Toasted rat. Get this thing cleared out, man. And get rat infestation everywhere. We don't need no rats here. I got War Mage Helm, Shinobi Belt. That would be funny to do another Shinobi Belt. Night Shield. Let's go ahead and take the Night Shield. Regeneration Ring would be nice too, but I think I want to build up that core defense. We don't have a key, right? Do we? Yeah, we do. We have that one key. The one key I got at the end. We're going to use that key and unlock victory. It'd be great to do a tier 5 win after such a long time since I played this. I used to play this every single day. This was my go-to. Linen cap, rusty axe, none. Over here we got an epic symbol, and we have armorer's hammer. +1 damage for every 4 armor. It could be good, but there's a chance it's not, you know? I mean, it's not really my favorite weapon. Now it's really trying to get me to get that hammer. Plague Sickle's pretty cool. All right, let's do Armor's Hammer. We just need to really build up our armor, and then we'll do a bunch of Armor's Hammers. We'll try to make this run really good. There's a problem, though. Eventually, there's a boss that has a damage tick that you really have to hit hard and hit fast. Blacksmith's gym. Sure. Gonna have to get rid of some of this stuff pretty soon. But, you know, for now, we'll be all right. Get rid of this fish folk shaman. Get out of my face, fish folk. Ain't no fish around this water. I'll take plated boots. Just to have some more armor. That guy's... This is the one that used to kill me all the time, I think. The fish folk Berserker. I could be wrong, but there was one of them that hits really hard. If you don't have enough armor at this point, they could take you out pretty quick. Okay, so we have Rusty Greatsword, Fire Staff, another Blacksmith's Gym. Couldn't be a bad thing. I'm gonna go south. There's 2 elites. Potentially, that could give me some better items. So I'm gonna keep going south. Fishfolk Trapper. Venom Flask. Mana Ring. No, I'm cool. If you gave me a rare, that'd be nice. Wizard Hat. Chicken Drumstick. Sorcerer's Staff. None of those, thank you. Let's keep going. Giant Toad. You know, I have this thing about toads ever since playing Noobs Are Coming. Is toads are one of the more difficult enemies in that game. All right, so we have a Shinobi, Shuriken, Rusty Greatsword, a bunch of stuff. Okay, none of these really stand out to me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hard pass on those. Let's go fight this jellyfish. See if we can get something from it. Maybe. Be nice to have one more item. At least one more item. It's the magic jellyfish. This jellyfish needs to be bye-bye. So many negatives. Oh, that's a plus 26. That's a nice hit right there. All right, we have a small buckler we can get. We can exchange something out for that because the buckler would be probably more valuable than some of the other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and take the buckler. What do we have at the shop? Another small buckler. I mean, one small buckler is nice, but multiple probably is not that great. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Venom Dagger. It doesn't do much for me. And probably an Assassin Shiv. Because I do want the buckler. It's 20. Let's reroll it one time. Got a golden key, buying it. First thing, buying that. It's too valuable not to buy it. So let's go ahead and remove a symbol. We're going to take out the mana ring because I have the mana orb, which is way better anyway. Let's go ahead and leave shop. Off to the boss we go. So we have Shazar. Shazar. Okay. I don't remember what you do, but we'll throw some fire on and just go for it. Get a victory. Shazar is pretty tough. He's got weakness on him, though, but he's also putting weakness and Frel on me, making it a very difficult fight. Look at this. We're barely doing any damage at this point. I mean, there's bleed on him, though, so that's kind of beneficial. Whatever's giving that bleed is probably going to make the victory happen. It's got to be this. One of these. Where is the bleed weapon? I don't know. We won. So we have Epic here. Going to re-roll that. None of this benefits me. Bristle plate, 15 armor, and 5 thorns. That's going to be very helpful. Okay, so we have a golden chest over here. Let's just start up. Going that way. I do need to get rid of something. And get rid of that big quiver. Actually, I'm going to do that now. Because I don't even have a bow, so that's kind of a pointless thing to have, isn't it? Big quiver of uselessness. Wandering Knoll. Bye-bye, Wandering Knoll. Get out of my face. Okay, so we have Explosives Crate, Piggy Bank. No. Wooden Shield. I'll take that. That can probably replace... I'll take out the Apprentice Wand. There's no need for that here. 106. Could probably use even more Armor's Hammers at this rate because they're doing some damage. 101, look at that. Some nice damage. Let's go ahead and skip that. Alright, we have a genie to deal with. Crazy genies. Can't believe we're on tier 5. It still surprises me. But hey, if we get a victory, it's going to be a very well-earned victory at tier 5. One. Alright, this should get him right here. Game over for the genie. There's a cleaver. Bag of coins. I'm going to take that. It does take up a slot I don't have, but it's just going to disappear anyway. There it goes. Just give me those coins right away. 385 coins. Can't be a bad thing. Here we are. None of those. I'm going to jump right over. Walking cactus. It looks like a dog or something. It's a cactus dog. Cool. Giant Slayer, huh? That's every 5 turns. I'll take it and I'll get rid of a short sword, probably. Just get rid of it now. Or, yeah, we'll get rid of the kunai. Hawk pendant. Armor's hammers. Yeah, let's get another one. Let's double up on the armor's hammer. Why not? This one's got a rune. I'm going to go down towards it. Let's go ahead and get rid of the axe. The axe doesn't do much for me. Not really. Sand Harpy. Okay, we're hitting pretty hard with all these hammers. Another greatsword. A greatsword would be pretty good too. Got the affliction going. I think I'm okay though. We're doing pretty decent. Maybe start getting rid of some of these boots and this low-end shields and stuff. Start replacing them with higher-end shields. Since really, my damage comes from my hammers. They're doing 40 each, man. They're just crazy. I either need shields or more armors, hammers. You're making, and you have Frail on me? Nice. No, I don't need any of your stuff, but I will take... I'll take more burn. I'll just give a lot of burn to my enemies. Burn them up. Why not? Can't go wrong with some burn. I think there's one that gives me more armor too, so that would be a beneficial thing with my hammers. Haha. I'll take that bag. Money bag. So let's get rid of... I mean, I do like having the stack of a random debuff. This is 6 armor. This is 7. Get rid of the 5. Get rid of one more. I mean, the bag will kind of disappear anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some stuff here. Thorns, weakness, and frail. Weakness and frail is really nice too. I mean, that's definitely something I should think about investing in. So here we are with Barra. Barra. Let's just give you a bunch of fire. You're fired, bro. He had 100 defense. Every other turn, he gets like 100 defense. But the fire is doing some pretty good damage. And poison. The random debuffs is helpful. Then I have 35 thorns thanks to the bristle armor. Starting to do some damage though. That's not good. Don't damage me. Who's gonna win? Oh no. I died again? That's what happens when you play on tier 5 after like a year. Alright, cool. So yeah, that's Spin Hero. Pretty awesome game. Leave a comment if you want to see more of this. Definitely like and subscribe and help out this newer channel I have. Very much appreciated. Thank you guys so much. See you all very soon for the next one. Bye-bye.